All right, big homie Ray. This is gonna be your little fast tutorial about where to reinforce what kind of hold you should do as Malusi. Okay, so when you're playing with Adam, strats change a little bit because he loves Mira, and I don't. So the first reinforced wall is gonna be his mirror wall. He should be probably doing this one, so you don't have to worry about this one. But this one is right here. It's right by the big window. Make sure you reinforce it on this side because you can't put a mirror on the back side. The next one will be on this wall. Make sure you do it this way because he likes to make sure that he can see into attic. This side, you got these two reinforced walls on the end of attic. Uh, Usually there'll be bandit charges on this, so that way we can at least slow them down a little bit. But they will most likely breach from here. We'll go over Malusi traps in a bit. This wall, it can be reinforced from either side. I prefer it from this side in case we do decide to put a mirror over here to hold the bedroom area. It would make it a lot easier for us. But reinforce just one wall. Head holes right here on this area. Main wall right here. This is probably what you should start reinforcing right away. It's just two easy reinforcements right away. Rotate hole right here. And that's really it. You can do this with 7 reinforcements. This isn't hard to do. This is whenever we become more in-depth team or not, we can have somebody playing over here in armory. Sometimes in ranked, we'll get a random guy. He might like playing in armory. You reinforce the left wall. Make a rotate hole right here. That way he can see into bedroom right there. His job is to die, essentially, at the very end of it. But, I mean, it makes him waste a good 2 minutes just trying to bait him out, right? Really good, really easy access to attack this guy from the stairs, from the window, a grenade, someone peeking from the door. He has a lot of places, but they have to deal with them or else they can't push in. Malusi traps. We're gonna go ahead and put 4 Malusi traps, of course. One right here at this door. The reason for this is because some people will rush inside of this place. And if this Malusi at least catches them off guard a little bit, I can peek them from this angle, or whoever's in attic can also peek them. Let's see. Another Malusi trap is going to be here at the window. Right as soon as they jump in, it goes off. They walk slow. You know, they can't just run over here into cover and start peeking the door. Another Malusi trap. You know this one already. White stairs. It can be kind of high. It can be kind of low. The reason I don't like it low is, you see this area right here? This is good technically, but like whenever they get to like right here, right about here, they can shoot it and back off, and then that's already a dead banshee. If you put it just a little bit higher, maybe a little bit more. Yeah, if you put it a little bit higher, they had to dedicate this much room, and then that banshee will go off. If you can hear that banshee going off, you can just pre-fire the whole way, and it makes it a lot easier for you. Like, they're wide open, they're not head peeking you. Really easy kill for you. And then of course the last one will be right here, the window. A lot of people will put them this way. They'll put it like on this wall, and then whenever they enter through this breach, once you get into higher ranks, you'll start seeing that they get through this breach. Once they enter through that breach, it'll go off, and at least it makes them slow down for a second. But that's gonna be our top defense. You will see like everybody picks a different character. Some people will play a shield right here. Just be ready for anything that can happen. A castle strat. You know, anything can happen on this map. Of course, bulletproof camera right there. At some point they'll push right there, and I mean, this bulletproof cam can see into attic. It can also see into the breach right there. So it's pretty much the 3 most common places. I mean, they'll breach there, plant there, attack this door, go through attic. At least we can all see it. All right, so that's top defense. I'm gonna move down to second defense. All right, Ray, this is basement. Okay, we're gonna be playing with the mirror setup as if we were with Adam still. So Adam will put a mirror right here. It's gonna look all the way over there. I need you to put a Malusi right there. It's gonna help in case they push in. 2 reinforced walls right there. It helps for the stairs push. We always reinforce the hatch right there. Hatches can be found There's 3 hatches on this actually. So we will go over here. This is the meeting hall hatch. Look straight down into his mirrors. We'll probably be playing a Cade at this point. One more hatch right here. This one isn't as important, so if we miss this one, it's okay. And the last hatch will be over here. It's gonna be in security. Back corner. This is where it's gonna be kind of weird. I mean, this is because like the higher you go into ranked, the more different things you will see. All right. So as you see the top left, we have 1 reinforcement left. It's in case we lose this whole area right here. If we lose this, and then we come back and reinforce it, but we start with 1 reinforcement there. Rotate hole right there. Rotate hole right here, just because right here we can get a nice little peek on them. So be careful with making on the left. Don't do it. There should be another mirror right here. It's up to Adam, his preference, left or right. But the other one will be soft. Okay. We can do. I seen that people in rank, they do this wall. I kind of like this wall a little bit more because you can hide in this little corner. And with the mirror, you can see that way. But you would switch your reinforcements over on that side too. Okay. Reinforcement the right wall. Of course, remember it can switch left and right. It just depends what Adam does on his mirror. I think he'll do this are now right side. Make sure you reinforce these mirror walls on this the side that it's reinforced. Okay, this will stop the mirror from being able to be installed. Malusi traps, 1 right here. They can't plant over here, so I mean that's why the hatch is kind of irrelevant, but it's still a good thing to get. So they can't plant right there. So the moment they walk in, Malusi trap, you know, all the way over to here, they slow down. We're going to be using this Malusi trap as a sound cue, essentially, in case somebody's playing over here in the White Hall in the freezer. Freezer can look into there. They can watch the hatch drop right there. They can also support the mirror. But this is going to be more like a sound cue that they're close by. So whenever they come down here, Malusi trap right away. And this guy that's over here can be like, oh shoot, someone's on my white stairs. He can peek, you know. It's just a sound cue at that point. Let's see the next room. Malusi trap right here. Sometimes we'll be playing white stairs. Sometimes we'll be playing pillar right here to help the mirror out. Just give them an extra angle. So we'll be right here. We can hear the Malusi trap, or like, oh, someone's on white stairs, and we can rotate in there. I think that's all 4. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's perfect. Bulletproof cam. We'll go right here. They destroy the mirror. We still have eyes over to hopefully that side. I'm not too sure. Yep, over there and to the main plant area. And that's it for this one. Remember, let's keep on reinforcement up just to get that hole down. But I'll see you in the next one. Alright, Raymond, this is probably the last one that we're playing over here. It's going to be kitchen and dining hall. Most of the time I'll pick maestro on this one, maybe mute. So we'll have more cams everywhere. But it's really simple. You can do this with 5 reinforcements, but usually in higher rank we will play more into the shower area, and I'll show you that here in a second. Reinforcements are very simple. 1, 2, these are the back walls. Right here we're going to reinforce security. That way somebody can play in security. They can have cover from that door. There's a rotate here at all times. We can also play from this angle. But there's also a rotate over here in case that angle gets compromised. Let's see. This will usually be very barricaded, so if we at least have a sound cue that somebody's in the hallway. Right here, we'll reinforce 1, 2. And that's your 5. That's your basic 5. Now, when we get more coordinated, we'll start playing more into the shower area over here. 3 reinforcements, all it takes. All right, so 1 on the right wall on that side, 2 right, number 2 right here, and 3 on that side. So the reason you do this is because you need the rotate hole right here. If you do it over here on this angle, you can see that I can get peeked from that little angle right there. Don't want to get peeked. Now, most of the time we'll be playing, if we play here, hopefully somebody goes shield up. If we don't have anyone with the shield, then we won't open this up at all, and we'll just try to frag out. But we'll put a shield here, so we can open that up if we really wanted to, but it's just not my preference. Let's see. This will have some footholds right here. And one more. So the shield op will be right here, right? And the point of this isn't to just prone down and shoot them. It's like to see them coming in from the window. Once that window is cracked, we can go up and we have a clear line to their feet, but they can't see us. If we do this, we'll have someone playing a security, of course. There might be a guy roaming in this whole area right above us, but right here, we might have another guy right here, and he's gonna help cover this hallway for us. But that's it. That's your basic 5. And then if we actually coordinate enough, we can do an extra 3 into the showers area. That way we're not all bunched up into one area. Let's see. Malusi traps. Malusi traps are simple. Put one right here. This will, to the left of this pillar brick thing. This will cover the entrance of this door. It goes to about right here. Now, the bad part is it doesn't cover all the way. It goes about to right here, which, I mean, if they're big people, they're still going to get hit by that, right? Bulletproof cam right there. Reason you want it on crouch level is if we do lose showers. Oh, you see that angle right there? Oh no, they can't. Yes, they can see all the way in. Crazy. So maybe we have someone like playing a long angle right there. So the reason we do the crouch level is because if we're shooting it this way, I don't want it to get shot. If they're pushing us right here, I don't want it to get accidentally shot, which doesn't look like it. Just looks like a hard box. Never mind, it's not a hard box. So they'll get destroyed. So don't do it there. So that's one Malusi. That's one camera. The other Malusi is gonna be right here. It covers all the way to about right here. Remember, it's just sound cues. Whoever's playing in this area, I don't want them to get hit from this side just by somebody just crouch walking over here. So if we play a Malusi right there, the sound cue will let them know that they're right there. It'll also let this guy know, hey, there's someone over there. Either I reposition and hold that, and I leave that hallway, and we give up the hallway, which is fine. We can come back and we start reinforcing this wall, and we can reinforce that wall. Your next Malusi will be over here in the meeting hall, right here at this window. The moment they jump in, it goes off. The moment they get anywhere near this area, it goes off. More sound cues, essentially, right? Right here, nothing for you. Let's see, one. Oh, last one's in the hallway right here, watch. And last one will be right here. Now, if your guy, you know, it covers this window too. If your guy's over there playing the shield, I don't want him getting double teamed from this angle and from this angle, you know. So we're going to have to do something else. So the Malusi's going to be there. It's going to let the guy playing in that corner know, hey, there's a guy pushing, and he can just pre-fire that area. Now, if he's getting pushed too hard, of course, we just back out. There's no point in keeping it. And that's it for this one. This one is very hard to hold. Honestly, if we're just getting rammed through, do not even try this. We'll just lose every single time. All right, so that's border. That's the only 3 you need to know for border, okay? Or for Oregon. So, all right, Ray, we got border here. We're going to go by Mira. Let's say we're playing with Adam again. Now, if there is no Mira, then we have one reinforcement. I'll show you where that goes, okay? So we're going to start right away. This is your mirror wall, your main mirror wall. Right, you see Adam playing this a lot. Puts a mirror right here, sees into the outside. It's perfect. What we can also do is, you know, we open all of this up, right? And what I would like for us to start doing is, because yesterday Draco died because nobody had his back. No, open all that up right there. You know, we're playing this mirror right here. We're seeing all the way through. We can, I mean, it just gives us more line of sight. So we can do that. What you can also do is you can open up these doors right here. Right? Say Draco was getting pushed really hard and he was like, he was prone. I think he was prone right here. You can actually just like run back, you know, run all the way back. Hopefully he makes it. I don't know about that angle because I think that's where they came in from. But regardless, that gave him a chance, right? So you got this wall right here. Try to open all that up for Adam. I don't know if he does want it open or not. Ask him before you do. If that one gets blown up really quickly, this is a secondary mirror spot right here. This is also a good reinforced wall regardless, because if they open that wall up, I don't want them to have a line of sight all the way to us right there. So reinforce that wall. That also gives somebody else to another chance to hide. Hear them coming in. In ranked, it might be a little bit different because of the randoms, but we reinforce that wall and we leave these two soft. Now randoms might reinforce that wall, okay? And if they do, that means that the whole strat pretty much dies, because you like having these reinforced, right? Because you don't like them coming from this hallway and shooting you. So there's your 1, 2 right there, 3 right there for your fountain cover, and then 6 right there on the main wall, which I'll be playing mute. I'll mute this whole wall, and the only way they can come in now is through this window and through that door on this side, right? Not worried about that wall, because if I'm playing here, they can't Hibana, they can't ace it because I'm here. I'm gonna shoot them. You're playing this angle for me so that they don't rush me. You got a Malusi trap right there to hear the cue that they're coming in. I got it too. This is kind of a dead man zone. I have to play like right here in this area, and most of the time you're gonna have to trade. So whenever I say trade, it's like I die but they're looking at me, so that you're able to swing and shoot the other guy, and it pretty much trades us 1 for 1, right? Right here I can still shoot this guy if they're not even pressuring me, you know, like I can do all this random stuff. So there's your 9 reinforcements. Now let's talk about Malusi traps. So we have 1 here. This is going to cover the window, and it covers this walk-in right here. Okay. Right here, this covers our walk-in right here. It also gives you the sound cue to push through. You can't really see much, but I mean, this is you can be on cameras, you know. So right away, round starts, you're looking at cameras, seeing where they're coming from, who they have, what they're going to do to us, right? Another Malusi trap, you know, with the stairs. Your preference, I prefer right there just because it covers the bottom of the stairs. That should be 2, and Malusi trap right here. This isn't really hidden, but it's for the door, it's for the breach. It just helps cover it all, okay? And if they throw a grenade and get it, I mean, it's okay. Bulletproof camera right there. Main plant is right there, and your last Malusi trap will be over here on that hole, of course. We'll open up this. If I ever need to escape, I can always escape down here, you know, like if they're pushing too hard for me, I'll escape down there. I'll walk up the stairs, I'll come back, and I'll help you out from this angle, from these angles that I have right here. I can destroy this. I'd rather not destroy that. If we keep that 1 extra, I mean, I'd reinforce that, right? Another good mirror spot is gonna be right here. He's gonna put a mirror spot right here, and we're just gonna be crouch level. It's gonna be a soft wall, and you're just gonna have to go up and down. You might get hit in the foot sometimes, you might not, but that is it. Make sure you make this make sure you open up this hatch. Sometimes, I don't know, it depends on Adam, of course, because he can't play backwards, right? He'll fall down. But make sure you do the rotate. Don't open that, of course. And I mean, that's it. I mean, open up that hatch. I'll help you out. I'll be mute, so I have a shotgun too. You don't have to open up the hatches, because you have to put down your Malusi traps everywhere. Alright, man. I think that's it for this one. Alright, Ray. This is going to be our second defense. Will be the server and the ventilation room. I have to be mute now because I can't end the round. I can't kill myself with any of your gadgets, so I'm mute. So my mute jammers will replicate your Malusi traps, and the C4 will be the camera. Okay. Really simple. This one's actually really simple. It's really hard to defend because it's so open. There's so much to reinforce, but not enough reinforcements. So first thing first, reinforcements. We'll go 1 here. This one protects you from the wall over there. If you need from the door, my bad. If you need a look, remember you can always destroy a lot of this map. You can destroy, and you can peek that angle. This is also for just looking at this, being safe from that door. As you can see, you're still vulnerable right there, so be careful. You can reinforce this. You can steal one of those reinforcements. Those two are just kind of blank. They're not really needed. But I'll show you some angles that some people will do. So you can reinforce this one. And then you'll be safe from that door. But you can peek this way, you know? So I actually like that. It's just kind of blank because not many people actually do it. So we got 2 reinforcements that we can play with. 4 walls right there. 1, 2, 3, 4 for sure. So that's 5 right there. Make sure you always get those. We will run up top. I'll show you the rest. Right here, 6, 7. That's that main entrance. We got to hold up top as much as we can. 8 right here. And so remember those 2 walls right there. You can move one over there to that area, which is great. And you can put one right here in case they open the window and they're trying to get a far peek in. I actually would prefer that, except that a lot of people, I'll go show you right now, that they can't handle the pressure from customs a lot. So if you're over here, you know, it leaves whoever's sitting in that corner over there wide open because they can just destroy this wall and it's just a clear sight to them. You can also be over here. I mean, this is all destroyable, right? And I mean, you destroy this one right here. The moment they enter through this outside door right here, boom. You know, we can already just see inside. So, I mean, it's give and take. It depends just how you want to play it and everything. But I prefer up top. If the guys want to use the reinforcements there, they can. Rotate holes and peek holes. So we gotta hold from up top as much as we can. If we can accomplish this, we should win every single time, right? Right here, first hole, look straight down into this. They're gonna be peeking this way. They're gonna be peeking that way. They're not gonna look up. And if they look up, that means that whoever's down here died already. But it's fine. Either way, it must have been some time that they wasted, right? Holes right here. They'll destroy that wall. They'll destroy that wall. So we gotta make some holes everywhere, right? And that should be able to give us access to this whole area right here as soon as they walk in. Rotate holes right here. This hatch will be open. That way we can drop down if we need to from the top. Rotate here. Little peek there just for that angle. And that's it. I'll show you where those things are looking at from up top. Oh, I didn't show you those. So right here by the hatch, I can see these 2 right here off of this hatch. I'm safe right here. And then this one is kind of hard, but you really want it from this angle over here. You can see the other 2. You can actually see the other 2 on that side too. So that just helps us out even more. To defend the other part of the site, we'll make some holes there and some holes there. We can also make some holes right here. If they do jump in and we're a little late, if we're fighting up top, they jump in and they come over here to plant, we'll have those holes too. Remember, this whole floor is destructible. A lot of this map is, so like you gotta use it to your advantage. So there's that hatch that we're gonna use, and these are the holes, right? Right here, I can see that door. Nothing's gonna come through. Right here, different plant spot. Right here, window, and right over here is gonna be a different plant spot. You can see the whole thing. I know that's pretty much it for that part. Malusi traps. It's very situational, but you can do it. It's up to you. Honestly, I would put a camera right here, same spot again, right? Malusi trap right here. I destroyed my mute jammer, so I had to use another one. So Malusi there, camera there, looking out. We aren't trying to win top. We're trying to waste time. And if they don't come for us, good. If we win our ones and we just kill them all before they even do anything, that's even better for us. But we gotta defend the site as much as we can. So right here, Malusi trap, it's gonna stop this rush that happens a lot. Just walking straight in right here, and it killed the guy that's behind this wall. So this Malusi trap will go off. It'll actually go off like right here, right? And that gives this guy a chance to either look at the door or reposition. It stops the big a rush from here too. Right there, Malusi trap. And a Malusi trap at the window so nobody comes in. And that's about it, man. You can get the Malusi trap from the window too, and you can move it over here to this area, because they'll try to come in through this door against us up top, but it's not necessary, right? But either way, it would be better for it. But that's it for the second floor. I'll show you the last objective that we hold on this. I'll be right back. Alright, this is gonna be bathroom tellers. Okay, so the main objective of this one is really keep the guy in bathroom alive as much as possible. We can be playing in this area right here. He'll be perfectly safe as long as we can control the top. Alright, they can't plant there just because he's here. Right, the moment they enter through that window, they're exposed. So let's go over reinforcements. You got 1 reinforcement there, 3, 4, or 2, 3, 4 there, and 5 on that wall. That's all you need for this bottom floor. I wish we can get some more to the top, but sadly we can't. We'll go over the reinforcements first, then alright, let's go over the bottom. Malusi trap. Malusi trap right here at this window. If they do jump in, I want them slow, right? Put it on the floor, don't put it on the wall, because whoever this is can accidentally shoot it at some point. Bulletproof camera right there. We're trying to see it's inside that window. If somebody's gonna jump in, they're at least gonna be exposed to us. That is it, really. You can make those holes right there. It's for whoever's playing in down here or down later in the game, that we can actually just support the guy. You know, that's the main plan area. Malusi trap right here. People will come in from here all the time, and they'll just sit here for a while. If they ever decide to push in, trying to get the guy in the bathroom, that Malusi trap triggers, and it makes them at least slow down. And that's really all your bottom floor essentials. Now, like I said, we can hold this top for him, right? So we'll need 5 more reinforcements up top. So 1 on that wall. If there's some, the thing is, we're gonna be playing armory on that side too. We're gonna slow them down, because they'll come in through the armory and they'll come in through the door right outside of this. What is this place called? Archives. So this window, this door, they'll try to come in through there. The point is just to slow them down just enough so they panic at the last maybe minute, 45 seconds. That way they have to rush plant. They start making bad plays. They start rushing in through one spot, and maybe we can get them, catch them off guard, right? So, 1 reinforcement there. I don't want the guy in armor getting shot. A hatch. If we lose this top part, that hatch is essential for that guy in bathroom. And 3 reinforcements right there. That's our main wall, of course. Malusi trap right here. Of course, it holds this hallway for us. And then whoever is playing over here by fountain, or by fountain, my bad, from armory, we have a Malusi trap there. We can't reinforce these walls. We don't have enough. We'll open up this hatch. If they need to escape, we have a quick way to escape. This hatch can be opened too. In higher ranks, you won't open up this hatch and you won't reinforce that wall. We'll make it a rotate. But for right now, this is just so we can get the basics of it. And that's about it. I mean, we can watch the rush in from the door right there. The window right there is all covered. And if you want to peek this window and try to help hold bomb, it's too hard. Just because this window, right? There's somebody there, we really can't protect them that much. If they decide to rush downstairs, we have access through here. We have this whole balcony that we can use to defend. There's so much that we can do as up top. So I would probably dedicate 2 people up top, maybe 3. You know, we'll have we'll probably be playing it like armory. You know, we'll have a guy here in this corner. And we'll have a guy in armory, wasting time, killing drones, making his way back to you this way. The moment we need to, we can drop hatches, or we can die up here, wasting time. The last guy, he might be over here in customs. I would probably put like a dock on this guy, you know, because he has the long game for this angle. The next guy will maybe be Maestro or Smoke that's playing right here. Yeah, Maestro or Smoke right here, and just then plant the whole time. And then the last guy can be playing over here on cameras if he really wanted to, right? Alright, well that's it for border. That's your 3 defenses. Let's go to the next one. Alright, Ray, we're in Clubhouse now. So Clubhouse, my reinforcements, you use the last one. 8 reinforcements, but you use the last one if you're not playing mirror, essentially. So we'll start on the main wall. This main wall right here. 2 reinforcements will bandit trick, or we won't bandit trick, we'll K it or bandit it, right? Step away. Right here, right in the bedroom area, this second wall to the right will be reinforced. And I'll show you why here in a second. This is the where you might use 9 or you might not. This right side, there'll be a mirror. And then this left one will be a vault. That way if these guys do break it with an ash charge or something and then just try to rush in, they have to try to peek it this way. And there might be someone over there that can help in bedroom. But either way, they have to vault in just to get in here, and it just gives them a disadvantage. So if there's no mirror, you reinforce both walls. Another reinforcement will go now over here into this is office. I call it office right here. This little closet where it's cash, where there's a lot of money. Left wall is reinforced. Right wall is rotate. Provides cover from that window. It's a little bit rougher on that window, but it'll be fine if you can just walk fast. And most of the time that they won't shoot through that wall, so you'll be fine too. But it provides cover from that window. Over here, this is the part that you like to play at. See that reinforced wall? That's why I like reinforcing it for you. But what I'm saying is that door right there, people can just peek you through that door really quickly. So we might have to switch up your spot just a little bit. Right here, reinforced wall. A lot of times we'll play castle on this. We'll castle off these windows, all 3 windows. And then I'll probably castle off the window over there by stairs as well. There's not many things that you can castle on this. We can also castle that door and we can try the bandit trick, but it's just here and there. Reinforce that wall. This is the second mirror spot. Alright, reinforce the right wall from this side. You can look at that window the whole time. You can't play really close to it. That's the bad part about it. If they get this reinforced wall, it's a little rougher for you because you're just showing shoulder the whole time right there. If they get this hatch, then it's kind of rough. You should be playing this back part, but if they get that hatch, it's kind of rough right there. So really what you want to do is, if they get the hatch, you play right here really close. Careful with nades, be ready to jump over. Remember, there's a castle right there. The worst part is that area. If they get that and they get this, I would just destroy the mirror and relocate somewhere else. That way we're not dying to it. If you're not comfortable enough with that, you can use your last reinforcement on this, and that way they can't ever come in this way. And that's about it for the reinforcements. Yeah, that's it. Melusi traps, legions, Melusi traps, your choice. Melusi trap right there, that covers the window, that covers the coming up of the stairs just a little bit. If we're playing these stairs about right here, we should be able to hear them coming up, but just in case we don't, we have the Melusi trap that can kind of slow them down a little bit. It's not really that effective. If you play Legion, please put a Legion right here on this bottom stairs so we can hear it coming up, or they have to shoot it. Let me see, where else did I put them? Oh, Melusi trap right there. It covers your door. It covers this entrance right here. You can also put it right there. Melusi trap right there covers both windows. Oh, right here, Melusi trap right here on this. That way they come in through this, they get to Melusi. And a bulletproof cam right there. You could technically get away with that one, and you can put it on this hatch. But if you're playing with Draco, he likes to play Thorn. Also, don't forget that we have different operators that's going to give us barbed wire. We can just put barbed wire right there as well. And so the moment they get in, barbed wire. Or, if Draco, me and Draco will put barbed wire here, and he'll put a Thorn right there. And the moment they jump in, they have to deal with the Thorn right away, or else they die. So, I mean, use it to your whatever you think is best, right? I mean, there's a castle here. They won't probably come in through there a lot. So, remember, try to put the Malusi traps somewhere where they're gonna enter, trying to give us a call out that they're coming. That way we can at least get the heads up, or we can swing them before they swing us. You know, that way we get the kill and they don't. That should be it for this one. Let me show you another thing that we can do here. Before you would, if we don't play Mira, there's like ands, ifs, or buts. If we don't play Castle, of course there's we can or can't, right? We'll dedicate that reinforcement and probably that reinforcement, and we'll actually come over here and we'll reinforce these two last walls. That way we can play this window, right? That way they have to deal with this guy that's over here, or they always have to be aware of this window. It makes them push with 4 people instead of 5. It's very common. That used to be the old strat, but regardless, try to do these reinforcements at all time. I'll show you the next one. All right, this is gonna be our CCTV and cache room. We gotta use all 2 reinforcements here. Hopefully everybody reinforces. We'll start here. This outside, it's an outside wall. Okay, so we gotta reinforce that. It just makes it a little bit harder for them to come in. Either way, I mean, they have windows if they really wanted to come in, but regardless, reinforce it. We'll go over here to these red stairs right here, and right here, this is a great mirror spot. If we're able to hold off for a while, sometimes you can see that the guys put it this way. I prefer it this way just because you're able to see into cache. The only bad part is now is people can peek from that angle way over there. Before they couldn't shoot it, but now they can. Either way, it's a good opening no matter what. We can like peek up and down if they do destroy it. 2 main walls right here. We gotta protect these walls. That's what we're bandit tricking, right? Adam likes to play the mirror right here. Likes to play the mirror right there. He'll play the mirror from back here, and he'll just peek that way and this way. Keeps him safe from that window over there. So that will probably be a hole like that big, right? And he likes to peek like right here. This reinforcement, this helps when they open up this wall, the guy that's over there at least has this for cover and this rotate hold to come back if you ever need to. And then your last 3 reinforcements go to the bottom of the garage right here. You should be having 4. If there's no mirror, then it makes it a lot easier because that middle reinforcement goes down here. But always get that wall or get that wall for sure. It helps stop the push. Like if I'm sitting right here, right? If I'm laying like down right here, the moment I get up, they see me, right? Malusi's, I really prefer Legion on this map just. Alright, Ray, we're over here. We're in cache and CCTV. I'll show you where these 10 reinforcements go. Go as fast as I can. So we're going to start over here. We're going to go to construction. Outside wall right there. We can't let them get through there. Next up is if we were playing with Adam, he loves his mirror strats. Right, so he'll reinforce this left wall. And he'll play this angle right here. We got to reinforce this outside wall right here. They do come construction. They can... we don't want them just like having a clear line of sight inside. We come out here to the red stairs, reinforce it from this side. We can place a mirror right here, watch our construction door. If they break in through there, we can also watch that from here. 2 main walls. We got these are the ones that we've been practicing your bandit tricking on. And then this wall right here, this provides a cover for the guy that's playing in garage of the Raptors. That way he doesn't just get shot through the wall. And your last 3 will be those 3 right there. If we don't play Mira, then we will dedicate the middle wall to this location. I really prefer you play Legion in this site, but Malusi is also decent. I just prefer Legion because a lot of people will go with Monty and they'll try to go up these stairs. But if you play Legion, I want you to dedicate your Legion mines to one here. This is your first one. Put it down here in this area so we don't get rushed. Put your next one right here, because if they come in, there's quite a bit of people that will come in through over here in the stock room. They'll just run up all the way over here, and they'll try to peek you right there. Right, so dedicate one to the bottom of the stairs, probably in this area. And then the rest, as Legion, you'll just dedicate to these stairs. Because if that Monty does decide to push up, every single time he pushes up, he has to take that goo out. And that's it. But if you're playing Melusi, it's also really good. I think Draco likes playing Legion on this map. Or on this side. But Melusi trap right there. The moment they come in trying to plant, this is the normal plant spot. The Melusi will slow them down. Help the guy in garage out a little bit. You put a Melusi on the door right there, make him go slower for us. You put one on the window so they don't have to just jump in. You can put one over here if they're pushing a lot of cash in construction. This one, I think the one at the window can change, right? The one at the window we can watch as much as we can and dedicate it here. And then the last one, it's just your preference on those. And then the last one, put it on the stairs right here. That way they don't just try to rush into the top, right? Bulletproof cam. I wonder if you still do this. You sure can't. Put it right here. Right here, looking at outside of there. It'll be perfect. Alright, man. That's it for this one. Let's move on to the next site, which is basement. Basement of Clubhouse. Really simple. If we don't play a mirror or if we do play a mirror, it just depends, right? So we'll start off with this wall. This is technically one of your main walls that they're going to try to approach through. But you can place a mirror right here. And that mirror will... I wonder where my thing is. Oh, I don't know what's that. That mirror will be able to defend those stairs right there. And if somebody drops right there, we can get the jump on them right there. Right? The objective of this one is hold blue as much as you can, right? And this is blue over here. This whole utility room has those set of stairs and those set of stairs and a hatch. The longer we can hold this, the better it is for us. The more we can guarantee our win. All right. So what you want to do is you want to reinforce right in the middle, make footholds at the bottom, rotate hole down here, right? This is going to be probably a Legion that plays in here. Again, I think Legion is great on this map, a little bit more than Melusi, but Melusi still shows a lot of good utility, right? Your Legion mines will go on the stairs, of course, right there and right there. You'll dedicate a lot to that. This reinforcement's to protect them from the door that way. That way he can still play it. Of course, I mean, don't peek this soft wall right there, right? I mean, if you need to make a hole right there and peek it that way, same on this side. All right. We'll usually have a mirror on that wall right there, right? And then we'll have a mirror right here. This mirror will help us get the guy that's coming down that side to give blue a little bit more cover. It also is fine on crouch level. But that is about it. Do not put it up here just because they'll shoot it from the tunnel. Talking about tunnel, there are 2 reinforcements that go in tunnel. I don't know if you've seen them yet. You have that one and that one. That's all it takes. You don't put a mute jammer. You don't put a bandit on anything. You don't do anything like that. And then you barricade this door. Okay. Next reinforcements will be this one right here. This one right here is just if you have a mirror. If not, you dedicate it back into that spot and then you'll mute that end. And that should be 7 reinforcements. The last one will be hatches. Hatches are simple. You go into this kitchen. There it is, right? You go into the main lobby, the bar right here, and there it is. And then you run all the way across. This map has a lot of running, by the way. And you'll go over here into the stock room, and that's that one. That one controls blue. The second one that I showed you is a drop down inside of this building. Or this little room, I mean. I'm sorry. Right here by the memorial room, but yeah, I can see it. You know, by the big motorcycle. That's that hatch right there. And the first hatch I showed you is very crucial as well. It is that one. So the cool thing about this is you can have Kayid or you can just bring Melusi with impact grenades. which your impact grenades can actually destroy Hibana pellets and thermite charges, ace charges from down here, right? So it's called impact tricking, right? You see that little cart right there? This is a cart that's a shelf, right? You can, if they put Hibana pellets on this side, then you can just throw an impact there. If they put Hibana pellets on this side, you can do it right there onto that little kitchen cabinet. And I'll go show you exactly where that is here in a second. Melusi traps, Melusi right there. Make sure that they're not rushing in. Camera right here. This camera will be able to see the drop down if we fail to protect it. And the main plant zone is right there. Remember, mirror there. If you're playing Melusi, you can dedicate your Melusis here. If you have a Legion, you don't have to dedicate, and just extra help for him, right? Melusi here, Melusi there. We don't want to give up blue at all, right? It's a lot easier for Legion to throw a goo mine there than it is for him to toss it way over there. And your Melusi right there. So that should be your 4 Melusis. Like I said, if you don't want to dedicate one there, dedicate one to that hatch right there. You know, the moment they drop down or something. The only bad part is if they have a fuse or something, makes it a lot rougher for us because you will lose it. Right. Let me show you this little quick thing right here. So if you're playing mirror right here, you want to destroy that top part right there, right? The reason for that is, say I'm looking, right, and this guy goes to that side, right? You can literally throw your nitro cell way over there, and it lands right there. And this, I don't know if it kills, but it will damage. Either way, if you see somebody on this side, just like holding, peeking back and forth a lot, you can throw that nitro cell over here, and it just gets it. Now let me show you this really quick impact trick right here. Boom, right there. So the impact trick works it's really simple. They throw either their Hibana pellets or ace charge, and then you throw your C4. If you see this right here, it's right there. So anything in this like little blast radius zone, it will get destroyed with it. And the same goes for this, right? Look at this cart right here. Anything in this zone will go with it too. So that's just a cool little way, you know, if you don't want to play Kaid, or if you want to, if you just don't have a Kaid and you go with Melusi, you can switch over to impacts. You know, it's just that, you know, they all serve a different amount of utility, right? So that should be the last one over here. I will take us over to the next map. Okay, we're in Cafe Dostoevsky. Alright, this is with the mirror strats. Even if you don't have mirror, it's the same strats essentially. You just don't have less line of sight. If they ban mirror, then go ahead and play, we can play Maestro for cameras or Valkyrie. So, this wall right here, great mirror spot, right? Easy to see right there, right? The moment they drop down, mirror right on their face. You don't have to reinforce that wall. You reinforce this wall, gives you a little bit of cover. Doesn't really do much for you, but you can just make a rotate here. This is where it starts getting interesting, right? So this is a big wall, and so is this one, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4 reinforcements right away. And then over here, rotate into the bathroom right here. From the bar to the bathroom. Reinforce that wall, but you open this up. So this is for... usually we'll have some... we'll have somebody destroy that, right? You can destroy this. You'll put a shield right here, right? And what you do here is you hold this as long as you can. So in this one, you want to hold people off as long as you can. Again, make them mess up in the last 45 seconds, like always. So right here, you put a shield, you put some Jaegers around here, or you put a Wamai, right? And so what you'll do is you'll hold this main door, and you'll hold this left side right here, which is a very crucial entering point. And they had to dedicate a lot of resources to just this one guy, right? But this one guy can't hold off both doors and the window all by himself, right? So what we can do is we can have another guy here protecting him. Now, if they're repelling on that window a lot, we had to reinforce this one, right? But we still have that one reinforcement, so we're fine. But this is great for providing support. Maybe we don't open it up all the way. Maybe we just open up that one and that one. You know, maybe we leave that one. Just just to be a little bit more secretive, you know, like they might not shoot through that wall. But yeah, you leave that. And so that's 7 reinforcements. Let me show you the last 2. The last 2 will go here and here, a big wall, big main wall. We gotta protect that. At least make them dedicate some resources to it. And that's all your reinforcements. Let me show you your Malusi traps. So Malusi trap here, it'll cover this entrance right here, and it'll cover this walkway right here. A lot of people will put them right there at the door and at this drop down hatch right here, but they get destroyed immediately. It's kind of pointless. Malusi trap right here, it'll cover this walkway here, and it'll cover this door. Malusi trap here, the moment they drop the skylight, it'll hit them. And for your last Malusi, it will go over here to white stairs, cover the window and cover the stairs for us. We could dedicate it instead to maybe right in this area for that window and for this walkway right here. Cameras here are very important. You can do 2 cameras because usually somebody else will use the camera in that room over there. So what you can do is you can just put a camera right here at this one. But as you can see, put the camera over there. As far as anything else, the one thing you should know here is that this is where you jumped in last time, like this, and you ran all the way over here. You ran all the way over here. Remember, you have cover immediately from the bomb right here. All right, this bomb, they can't shoot through the bomb. All right, and that's about it. I mean, you have cover here, you have cover there, and you have cover here. So if you drop down, you can also run here. This is the most basic plant zone because you can just, you know, remember the mirrors right there. You can just like kind of crouch walk over here. So we gotta have good ears. Maybe a camera right there would be better. Yeah, but just remember that if you drop down, you can crouch right away and you can just walk right here. Another thing to note is the reason why sometimes I don't like cameras there is because this stuff is destructible just as much, right? This whole thing is destructible. Alright, except the middle parts, right? But regardless, if I was over here, I could see you planning, right? And guys up there that are trying to peek this mirror, if I'm here, I can still kill you. And that's about it for this one. You can open up this hatch if you ever need to escape. As a Legion or a Malusi, I would suggest maybe trying to play here, but you need to get your aim just a little bit better. I can see you playing white stairs though. You play white stairs right here, and Malusi will trigger if it's right there. You just play silently. You can peek this, you can come over here, you can help right here for a little bit, you know, peek that. Somebody else can peek that window over there. You peek, and this guy can be peeking that area. Lots of things you can do. All right, we're up here. We're in the basement this time, but we gotta get a hatch. So we're gonna start off with the hatch. That's one reinforcement. This hatch is important for freezer. We might not reinforce it later on if we get really good at this game. We'll go over here. We're actually going to site. Alright, so we'll go over here. We'll start with freezer. In freezer, you'll have to reinforce these 2 right here. Important because there's an outside wall right directly outside, or a wall directly that leads outside, and it can get a really long angle into whoever's playing into this right here. We call it bunker. Hatch is right there, the one that we just reinforced. We will reinforce this wall, make head holes here. I was looking at the bottom once and it didn't work very well. Head holes here, foot holes here. And then we'll dedicate the rest of our reinforcements here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is your most basic defense. This is really good because we're just beginning, but once we get into higher ranks, you're going to start seeing people play over here in the bakery area. So what will happen is they'll reinforce this wall, castle this, and they'll make a rotate here. So, and then they'll play a Wama here or a Jaeger here. And the reason for it is because you want to hold bakery for a while and just hold it down. They will also have a rotate here, so that whenever we lose all our utility, we just walk back into sight and nobody's hurt. You'll see that right here, it will be open up. Head holes will be able to help person in bakery if they get pushed too hard. It can also hold sight from the outside. And you'll have a castle here, a mute or a smoke playing here, a castle wall here, a small rotate here. You'll have somebody playing in this area. And yeah, that's about it. Oh, and then of course the last castle goes on that window. But yeah, once we get into really good, like our aim is really good, we'll start making that strat, and hopefully it'll make it a lot easier for us. And your last thing is the camera. Put a camera here. This camera can see all the way that way. It can see into this hallway right here. Your Melusi traps, Melusi trap here and Melusi trap here. This Melusi trap will warn us, hey, they're coming in. They'll destroy it. It's fine. Whenever they get to this point again, you know, they're wide open for us. So like right here, we can peek the window, we can peek the door, and they're dead for us. We'll put a Melusi trap right there. It'll let us know about the hallway. And the last one will go right here. It'll get us the drop down hatch, and if anyone comes in through this wall. And that's about it. Nothing really special about this map. Once we, like I said, once we get into better comp, we'll actually work on extending out our area of defending. That way they have to push us more and more, waste more time every single time. All right, this time we're in trains. So train and then I think a dining room. I don't know what this is called. A fireplace hall. Okay. So you need all 10. Okay. All 10 reinforcements right away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we'll run all the way up top, and we'll get the hatch. Hatch is right there. Melusi traps right there. It'll let us know if they're coming from that end or this end. Remember, we're trying to hold the top for just waste time on them. And the sky drop. The rest of your Melusis will go here. It will hold this door and that door for us. And it will go here, which if they do breach this, then it will hold this and the breach at the same time. Your bulletproof cam, put it as left as you can up there. And let's make some rotates. We'll make a rotate here. Alright, and we'll make a rotate here. Okay. There's your hatch, and that's it for this side. This is very basic. Just play for your kills. You know, don't peek too hard. If we can get a shield operator, we'll put a shield here for us. And we can see the window even better, but I mean, they're not going to jump in until they clear this guy. And they have to clear it up top for it. But yeah, that's it for this one. This one isn't too hard. Alright, here's some basic strats for you in bank. Alright, we'll do reinforcements first. Main walls right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. We got to reinforce them every single time. Right here, this wall provides us cover as we peek into this little janitor's closet. And this wall right here will provide us cover to help the person in janitor's closet or the one that's over there peeking. These two walls right here, reason why we reinforce them is because those windows, that window right there, they can destroy them and they look all the way through. They used to be open on that side, so it made it a lot easier. We might not have to do that anymore. If not, we'll reinforce right here. This one and this one. We'll reinforce these. That way they can't just shoot all the way through. And then those two for sure. Those two, I know they're still open. Yeah, see, it's still open. They can shoot Hibana pellets all the way over here, and they just have a clear line of sight to anybody who's rotating or messing around. Melusi traps. I don't think Melusi is the best character for this one. I think you can pick maybe. I don't know. I'll let you know. But you can do Melusi trap there. Whenever they go up the white stairs, they'll let us know. Right there for red stairs. Bulletproof camera right there to see into both of these right here. You can put it over here too if they, for whenever they open the walls up. Malusi trap here, they come in through closet. Malusi trap here to let the guy in closet know that they're coming in. It's not hard, but I think you choose a different character other than Malusi so you can actually get utility out of it. Maybe a Maestro might work a little bit better. But rotate holes. Small hole there so you can peek left on it. Rotate hole here for the guy in janitor to come back. Rotate hole here if he wants to go into conference. A mirror is actually a good spot right there. Apart from that, mirror really isn't that good. I mean, we can dedicate one of those right there to right here. We can play mirror and we can see them coming in through into that area, right? Yeah, this one's not that hard. Bank one, it has a little bit more. It's a little bit more harder to explain. So let's get to it. All right, we're here in basement. Okay, this is with mirror strats. You don't have to use every reinforcement, but it's not the end of the world if you do it and you don't. Okay, really simple. Most of the time, what we want to do is we want to hold A. That's the easiest plant site for them. So what we'll do is we'll start over here. We'll make our way back in. Yeah. So we're gonna get the hatches, of course, right? We gotta get the hatch that protects the little computer room down there. That gets into the tunnel. We'll reinforce this hatch. Watch, I'll show you where it's at. It's in the hallway, and this one right here that's right above A. Very crucial that we reinforce this. If you have time, break these hatches. It makes it look like there's somebody playing upstairs, so they had to drone out upstairs. Waste a good 15 seconds of them. Let's go reinforce. Reinforce this wall. You can put a mirror this way holding basement, and then you reinforce this wall, which you put a mirror on, which you can just C4 all the way that way. So you want to make this rotate hole like this, because in the middle of the game, you can see that I'm here, but I have no mute jammer, right? You don't play mute in this one. You don't play mute. You don't play bandit. You can play Kaid, but Kaid needs to get the hatches, right? So your mirror is very vulnerable. So if they throw Hibanum pellets, you can just make your way across and you can shoot them all, right? Adam doesn't like this wall reinforced because he likes to play left and right on the mirrors. So you reinforce this wall. You just need some cover. You know, it doesn't matter which one you really reinforce. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with that, right? And your last one goes right there. This is the main wall. They can literally like blow it up, plant right here, and you can't see anything. The mirror, you can't shoot them because of the bomb right here from this angle. It's a very tight angle, but they will have someone covering them there and someone covering them from the door on that side. So it's very hard to actually peek this angle. The mirror can't shoot them. So what you gotta do is you gotta have that open for C4s to land right here. What else? This map, usually in higher setting, we will actually start holding this part, the blue stairs. So I'll need a Malusi trap. You can play Malusi, but there's more players that you can play. So this is where one Malusi will go up here. Actually, don't put it on the floor. But we'll have a smoke here. We can have a smoke here playing short angle shotgun, right? Look at how short of an angle that is. Easy kills for him. And if they try to flash him or anything, we can just smoke out the whole room. This is where Draco likes to play. He likes to play server room. So he'll put a shield here. He'll be looking at server. So it's very crucial that we hold this as much as we can. Even if we don't put a K-trap on this, which we should, they can't really freely peek it until they deal with the smoke, because that smoke can peek out at any moment. So it's just good pressure to do on them. And if they're not a 5-stack or they're not quartered in enough, then they're not gonna talk to each other and actually figure out what they have to do. So remember, mirror there. Make sure you reinforce it from this side. Rotate holes. Rotate hole here and rotate hole there. I need you to put a bulletproof cam over here. This bulletproof cam will show us if anybody's trying to come in through the garage. Every once in a while, someone will. A Malusi trap here, but you actually put it right here. And a Malusi trap here, which will hold this, that, and this. And it will also hold the hatch for us. Oh, and your last Malusi trap will be over here to support Draco. Right here. Yeah, you can also go Legion, because sometimes they'll go with the shield here. You put your Legion mines here. Put some Legion mines on the stairs. Put another Legion mine on those other stairs. I think Legion comes with the bulletproof cam, so you can still bulletproof cam the basement. There's a lot of things you can do on here. And that's it for this one. I'll see you on the next one, homie. Alrighty. This is going to be the next easiest one to hold. It's going to be staff room and open area. We'll go with reinforcements first. We'll reinforce this wall. We don't want them shooting directly through the window, directly into sight. This wall can help cover a little bit more into sight, but we need footholds here. So reinforce the middle, footholds on the bottom, reinforce that wall. And then a lot more reinforcements this way. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's already all. That's 9 reinforcements, right? It takes all on one wall. Okay. Malusi traps. We'll go Malusi trap there. We'll go camera there, just so we can see the window. Malusi trap there gives us the hallway access. And then Malusi trap here, which will give us a ping if they're coming this way on us. And then the last Malusi trap will be up there. So we basically doing the same thing where we have to hold the top again for a little bit. Trying to waste some time. We'll make our rotate holes as normal. We'll make full holes down there as normal. And we'll reinforce this hatch because it's pretty much right into objective. But yeah, this is just play second floor, waste as much time as you can, drop down. And you can drop down from that hatch right there. You can even go drop down even more if you needed to. Say you needed to flank these guys from over here. Say they're playing a shield and at the big door. You can always just go this way and boom, big door. I'll show you where that hatch is real quick. That hatch is right there. Hatch that goes right in here. Boom. You can drop in here and we can hold anywhere we want. Careful because they will see some of your toes before you see them. That's it. That's it for bank. Alright, man. I'll do some more videos. I'll get another 5 maps going. But these are your first 5 maps. Hopefully they help you for a little bit.